I call to order the informal meeting of the plenary to hear a briefing by the group of 20 Sherpa. As mentioned in my letters dated 7th February and the 10th March, this meeting is held pursuant to Resolution 71/327 of 11 September 2017 entitled The United Nations in Global Economic Governance. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I thank His Excellency Mr. Zane Dangor for joining us today to brief the General Assembly on the priorities of South Africa's presidency of the Group of 20. South Africa's chosen theme, solidarity, equality, and sustainability, is a call of developing countries for a meaningful multilateralism that befits the world in which we live today. I applaud South Africa for continuing to champion the cause of the Global South, particularly that of Africa. Indeed, South Africa is the fourth consecutive presidency of the Group of 20 from the Global South. Its presidency also marks the first time that the Group of 20 meetings are being held on African soil. This is a powerful and symbolic opportunity to advance solutions to the socioeconomic and security problems confronting the continent. I look forward to the ambitious outcomes of the Group of 20 summit to be held in Johannesburg in November. I am confident that these outcomes will advance the interests of the Global South in areas where action is most needed, such as sustainable development, debt relief, climate action, and concessional finance, among others. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the members of the Group of 20 have a fundamental role to play in the implementation of the Pact for the Future. This is especially true in our efforts to reform the international financial architecture and mobilize the necessary financing for the Sustainable Development Goals. In its Measure 49, the Pact for the Future urges the governing bodies of multilateral development banks to offer financing based on their funds, fully implementing the recommendations made following the independent evaluation initiated by the Group of 20. In its Measure 50, the Pact for the Future also calls for greater collaboration between the Group of 20, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and the United Nations Secretary-General, with the aim of strengthening and improving the architecture of sovereign debt. Furthermore, this measure also refers to the need to improve the common framework for debt treatment adopted by the Group of 20 to enable an effective, predictable, coordinated, swift, and orderly debt restructuring process. As we advance the implementation of the Pact for the Future, the Group of 20 will be critical to ensuring that inequities are addressed, more resources are provided, and better terms for development lending are negotiated. Today's briefing offers an excellent opportunity to be informed about South Africa's G20 presidency. It is also an opportunity to foster transparency and synergies among the various international institutions within our multilateral system. I thank the Sherpa once again for coming all the way to brief us on South Africa's vision for the work of the Group of 20 this year. I look forward to a productive and insightful meeting. I thank you. I now give the floor to Mr. Lee Junhua,